Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nancy. Today I thought I would walk you through the process on how I decorate my Christmas tree. So first off, I put the ribbon on. I use two ribbons alternating down the tree. And nothing special. I didn't like tuck them in or anything, just wrapped them around like you would garland. And then I also have the tree topper on, which looks like that. It's a little snowflake. I'll give you a closer view as we decorate. But I thought I would show you what ornaments I'm going to put on the tree and then how I strategically place them on the tree. So let's get started. Okay, so up first I have all of my ornaments stored in this little container with these cardboard dividers. And then I also have some ornament hooks. I get mine from the Dollar Tree. You can get 300 of them for $1. I like the green ones because they don't show on the tree as much and can't beat $1. They're basically disposable that way. The first ornament is one of my favorites. It has Santa Claus and his reindeers going across the sky, and the city is all glittery and gold. And so I have 8 of those. And then I have a set of little snowman, like old-fashioned glass-blown snowman ornaments. And each snowman is a little bit different. I like this one a lot. And then there's a couple bigger ones, like this one. And those are basically my decoration ornaments. I don't use any other real decoration, like shaped ornaments, and these tend to go towards the front of the tree, on the front that you're going to be seeing. The rest of them are more filler ornaments. And so let me get those out and I'll show you what those look like. Okay, so actually, looking at it, I do have some other little ornaments. These ones are little mittens, and they're in blue and silver. And so I have some of those, and then I have some little stockings. And there are also the outside ornaments to go on the outer branches of the tree. And then we have these big round plastic bulbs in blue and silver. Some are matte and some are shiny. And those are going to be used to fill inside the tree. And so there's some large ones and then there's some medium ones. And they're all plastic. Those came from the at-home store in like a big set. The snowman came from the at-home store ornaments. The mittens came from Shopko, and then the little Santa reindeer night before Christmas ornaments, those ones came from Walmart. And then these little tiny ornaments that are the small ones, those came from the dollar store, and they're actually going to go on my tree for my office. So now we can see what we've got. We're going to go ahead and get some hooks put on the ornaments, and then I'll show you what I'm looking for on the tree as soon as I've got the big ornaments with hooks on them. So I'll be right back. Okay, so while I'm looking at my tree, what I'm looking for are any big gaps in the tree. So anywhere there looks like there needs to be a big hole filled. I do a pretty good job fluffing my tree, so there doesn't tend to be a lot of those, but let's see what we can find. Okay, so I brought you in just a little bit closer. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but I'm going to take one of these big blue ornaments, and there's a hole right here. That's a pretty decent sized hole that I wasn't able to fluff out. And so we're going to stick him a little bit further down into the tree, not on the outside. So I don't know if you can see that. So he's on there, but he's kind of deeper into the tree back behind the ribbon. Okay. And so we're just going to keep going until we have all the little holes filled. And if you are wondering, my tree is from Home Depot. It is a Martha Stewart Alexandria pine, pre-lit 7.5-foot tree. Okay, so let's see. Here's a little bit of a hole right here. Alright, so I'm just looking for any holes, and I will come back once I've got all of the big ornaments placed throughout the tree. Okay, so I have one left, just trying to see where I want to put it. And most spots are pretty filled up now. I think we're just going to hang them down here. Okay, so let me show you what we have here. We've got, I don't know how well you can see it, but there are like the blue bulbs, like over here. There's some silver ones back in here. So they're just kind of all filled in anywhere, but pretty deep into the tree. So now we're going to take our decorative bulbs and start filling the outside. And then as we go along, if there are any, once we get all of the decorative ones on, if there's still empty spots, then we'll take some of the smaller round bulbs, like this one, and kind of fill in the spots. But we want to make sure that our decorative bulbs are now the main feature of the tree. Okay, so up first for me, I like to do them in pairs. So I'll do all of the Night Before Christmas or Santa Claus ones first throughout the front of the tree. And then once I have all of these put on, I'll move to the snowman and then the mittens and the stockings, so that everything is put on and distributed evenly as much as possible. And instead of putting these ones so far back, they're going to be closer to the front so that you can see them. So we need the step stool to put them up there. Okay. Okay, so now I have all of the Santa Claus ones put on the tree right here. We're now going to move to the snowman. So these little ones. And start filling in other spots. little snowman definitely have a front, and so I like to make sure the front is facing forward like this, and just keep going. Okay, so I've started adding some of the mittens and stockings, I don't think you can see that one, onto the tree, and I'm just looking for spots to put them. So I started more towards the bottom because I put the more like the snowmans and the Santa Claus ones at the top, mostly because they're glass and I don't want the cats to knock them off the tree. And so again, we're just looking for spots that we can fill the little stockings into. I don't know how much of the little round ones I'm gonna need. Last year we didn't have the ribbon on the tree, and so it took more ornaments to make the tree look fuller. Whereas this year we have the ribbon, so that helps with the fullness of the tree because there isn't as many spots to put them. I have to get the step stool for that one. Another really great thing about this is nothing's permanent because we're just using these little hooks, so you can always take them off if you don't like where you put it. And that's a green stocking. Okay, so I've got about 6 more of these to put up, and then we'll plug it in and I'll show you an in-depth tour. Okay, so now that I have all of the decorative ornaments done, I do see a few spots that I still want an ornament. So I am going to put a few blue ones on, solid round blue ones on here, the small ones, to help fill in a few missing ornaments. A snowflake on top. Ornaments. I'm going all the way down. And then the tree skirt is a little snowman with a tree and snowflakes. And that's just kind of what it looks like. So my theme on my tree is snowflakes and snowman. And of course the Santa and the big snowflake on the top. And that's what it looks like. So my only tip is to buy one of the big packages of the filler bulbs, the filler ornaments, so that you have them to fill in the spaces so your tree doesn't look sparse. And pick ornaments that you like or fit your theme to put on the edges, and then you don't feel like you need so many ornaments because those little ones here just help fill in those gaps. And then you have the little baby ones that are also pretty cute on the tree. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, and I hope that you guys have a great holiday season. Talk to you soon. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see what we can do on the next video.